This is Sophie Heller, and this is an ACT reading question. The question is asking us to make an inference about the passage. So let's go down and see which inferences we can make plausibly. So choice number 1, the narrator remained a stranger to the villagers. This isn't true though, because we see this whole part is a conversation with Harmon-Gow, one of the villagers. So we don't have the idea that the narrator is a stranger to all. He's newer, definitely, and he doesn't know the story of what happened to Ethan and Frome in detail, but he's not a complete stranger. Choice 2, modern life had continued to pass the village by. We also don't see that. So we see we see a mention of pre-trolley days, which makes us assume that trolleys have now come to the village, and we see that the village, mail arrives ordinarily. So it's a really kind of dead, lifeless place, but doesn't have a mention of modern life not being there. Choice 3, the severe winters strengthen the bonds of the community. So that's hardly true. So we see in this sentence, there's a contrast between the vitality of the climate and the deadness of the community. People pretty much just hibernate in the winter. So it's not that the winter causes people to come together, far from it. So we're left with choice 4, but it makes sense since we see that unusual circumstances compelled Ethan to stay there. Because we see the last question is, how could any combination of obstacles have hindered the flight of a man like Ethan Frome? So we see that most of the smart ones get away from this town, and Ethan Frome is assumed to be a smart one, but he's still here, so something weird must have happened. So choice 4 is our answer.